It's November 8th, the end of a long election week. Oh my goodness. After this past week, I need to go to my happy place, my safe space. What better place can there be than in Thailand at my favorite waterfall with my wife? Anyhow, let's take a look at the market this week. Okay, here we go. As you can see, Pahrump is still in a hot seller's market, 51 points on the scale there, and these are the reasons why. We're going to look at the median list price right now, and you can see that this past week it was $280,000 for the 7-day average. Now, the 90-day moving average is 262. So anytime you see these prices like this above the solid line, you know that the weekly numbers are bringing the solid line, turning it around, and the solid line is going to start coming back up if it continues that way with the prices above the line. Now, let's look at the average days on the market. Average days on the market continue to decline. So we're still at, we're at 86 days, and that's the moving 90-day average. This last week, the average was 90 days, so it was a little higher. But anyway, the overall trend is going down, and that's one of the reasons prices are remaining high, is because the inventory is low. Law of supply and demand. Let's look at the last indicator, which is the number of houses on the market. Continues to decline. We're down to 144 properties on the market, moving the 90-day average down once again. So everybody continues to enjoy the highest priced homes and the least expensive homes in the Pahrump market. So let's start out with the least expensive homes. It's the same as last week and the week before. The least expensive home, $59,009 at 321 West Greenwater, which is in Comstock Park. Now that's list price of $83 per square foot. It's been in the market for about a month, and that's a small property, 725 square foot. But as I said back the last couple of weeks, it's a very clean property. And for $59,900, you really can't beat a property like this. So let's look at the next least expensive property. It's the same property as the last couple of weeks. And this property is listed at $59,900 also. $48 per square foot because the square footage is at 1236. And it's been in the market for almost a year. That fact, coupled with the fact that there's only one picture of the property, leads me to believe the inside is not something you want to see. So, all right, third least expensive property. It's the same as last week as well. There's no pictures of the inside, so once again, I'm going to guess the inside's not worth looking at. It's over on the corner of Leslie and Basin, $75 per square foot. It's been on the market for a little over a month. So we'll see how that pans out. It's about 2 acres. So it's not 2.5 acres on that one. Land is worth more than the property, probably, with the well and septic. Let's look at what do we have after that. We've got $85,000 on an acre property for 1440 square foot. Looks pretty old and dilapidated though. And one more is my listing at 3480 Lawrence, 99.5. It's a square foot at $207 per square foot, but that doesn't include this Quonset hut. That only includes the mobile home that's on the property. And the Quonset hut is really where the value is. People love Quonset huts. It's got a nice cement floor. Inside, it's framed out for a 2-bedroom unit. So technically, you have a 2-bedroom, 1 bath in there, and the bathroom does work in there. And then if you look at this mobile home, it doesn't look that great on the outside, but the inside's got pretty good bones. It's a 1-bedroom place in there. And we've looked at the pictures for the last couple of weeks on that as well. Okay, now my favorite part is looking at the most expensive prices in Pahrump. And the same as last week, is the most expensive house at $875,000. And it is a 4-bedroom with 4 baths, 3,163 square foot on about an acre property. And this house is on the way out of town going to Las Vegas, one of the last houses on the right, way out. And we looked at the pictures here last week, but basically it's a beautiful house, probably priced right. It's beautiful on the inside. And the house has its own name. And there you go, a few quick picks once again. Let's go look at the next house on the list, coming in at $850,000. We looked at this last week, same price, but it's way up on the northwest side. And you can see over here, it's out on a street off to itself. So that's kind of awesome. I love that about this house. And if we click through, it's a 2 stories, plenty of room. It's just a big house, nice house. And I love the location. So that's the scoop on that. 2,889 square foot. It's got approximately, I think, 19 acres on that. So that list price is $294 per square foot, mostly in the acreage. It's been on the market for quite a while. You have a big priced house like $850,000 in Pahrump. It's going to take a little longer usually. Let's see, the third most expensive property is this one here on the west side, 1401 Warren, and it's a very nice home. Same as last week. It just doesn't have much appeal from the outside, but on the inside it looks pretty good. We'll take a few looks at, a few quick looks again. And see, it's beautiful on the inside. Just kind of a barren dirt lot. So the particulars: 4-bedroom, 5 or 6 bathrooms actually. Square footage is 3,259. Lot square footage is 96,700, which is 2.2 acres. So there was a couple other homes that I noticed that were kind of honorable mentions that I thought we might want to take a look at today. And this is one of them here at 2141 Cortina. And you can see over here, it's right off the 160. This street parallels 160 is Cortina. In between Homestead and this corner here is Calvada. Now, this house is 5,174 square foot. It's a beautiful house with 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. The acreage, it's about a half an acre, but let's look at some pictures. I mean, this not only is it a beautiful house, but it's a kid-friendly house. Kids love this house, I'm sure. Look at the trampoline that's built in, ground level, play area, and then look at that pool. Beautiful pool. Whole house is beautiful, and it's got 3-car garage, 3 doors. Can fit 3 cars in the garages that are on the property. And there's the outdoor hanging area to hang out with the adults, little fireplace. And look at this library on the inside. Holy smokes, is that not cool? Look at the ladder with the wheels that slide along. That's pretty cool. And the house is just well done. It's a beautiful house. Let's look at this. Is $749,000 house. And must have a lot of kids because there's a lot of look at the washer and dryer. They have a built-in pedestal. That's kind of cool. And this is the movie room, theater room. And you've got the adults sitting down here and the kids climbing up the ladder and hanging out in this loft up here to watch the movie. How cool is that? And there's the movie screen or large screen TV and the dartboard over here. Then you have a weight room inside. That's pretty cool. A lot of room for everybody. Let's go look at one more house that I thought was pretty cool. And well, actually, there's 2 more houses. This one on Weber. The reason this one's on Weber is $740,000. And it's, let me see if I saved it. Yeah, here it is right here. So this is on the corner of Gainbridge and Homestead. So you go down and this is Lakeside RV Park and Casino here, and then you got to keep going down. This is Turner. This is basically the last street. And then you go down to this street here. I think it's Thorn, and take a right and come down to this street and take a right again. And you're out here by yourself. It's just really, really cool. If we zoom in, you can just see you're basically the only one in this area. And I like that kind of stuff. So let's look at whoever did this has 50 pictures. It's 5,050 pictures is great. I love when people put pictures. One picture's not right. 50 pictures is great. And the square footage is 5,514 square foot. We've got a lot size of 123. That's at about 3 acres, 2.8 acres. And the price per square foot is 134. Now the average price per square foot is 142, and this is less than average. So this is a good buy based on that criteria. It's been on the market for 129 days, so obviously it's still a little overpriced according to most people. Most people don't like where it's at. I tend to like where it's at. Let's look at the inside. It's a 2-story home. Once again, I mean, the front's beautiful, but other than that, it's desert. But I think that's the way it should be in that area. Very clean looking on the outside. 3-car garage. Wow, look at that stairway. It's beautiful. On the inside. Oh, wow. I mean, I think it's a beautiful home. So I think it's worth $740,000. Sorry if I go too quick, but don't want to make the video too long. Get that kitchen, like it. All right. Anyway, so that's a great house to consider if you're looking at prices in that price range. And then I think there's one more house, number 7 on the list. And here it is right here. This is at 1341 Gray Fox Way. Gray Fox is, you have to go down 372, take a left on Red Rock in that area. And I love that area. It's one of my favorite areas of town. And this house is 30,121 square foot. It's a 1-acre lot. It's 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Listing price of $208 per square foot, which is over average, but trust me, this house is worth it. And the days on the market is a little over 2 months. So it'll be gone soon based on the average criteria. Let's look at some pictures of this thing. Now look at that. I'm not sure if it's just the beauty of the driveway in the house or the pictures, with the red sky makes a difference or not, but it's a great picture either way. And 3-car garage, look at the backyard, look at the detail in the patio. It has some fans up here. You've got the yellow brick road that leads to the Land of Oz, which is a greenhouse right here. And you can see a pool over to the right, and you've got some fruit trees, I guess, growing in the backyard as well. But I mean, it's just a gorgeous setup. There's a nice pool, clean. There's a better look at the greenhouse. And we're back to the front. So anyway, that house is an awesome house. I didn't even see any pictures on the inside. So let's see if we keep going. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's modern. Just a nice house. I think it was actually built in 2019, so I'm surprised that people are moving out already. But it's a gorgeous house, and I was just cruising around through these things and saw this house, and I said, well, I got to show everybody this one. This one looks good. I think if you want to buy this house, hit me up, and we'll go take a look at it. Anyway, there's the update for November 8th, 2020. See you next week.